Hanukkah Sameach, everyone. Tonight is the second night of Hanukkah. As you can see, we lit inside tonight. We had a Hanukkah party over here, so we had everyone around the candles, and that way everybody was able to see and enjoy the Hanukkah candles. So you'll also see we lit tonight with olive oil as opposed to with regular wax candles, as it is the preferred way to light if you have that as an option. Hanukkah is the only holiday that we have that is not focused on a religious aspect, but more on an identity aspect. When we talk about all the holidays, we were saved from annihilation, and therefore we celebrate. Over here, it's not about existing. It's about our religious aspect. It's about being connected. And this is the battle that we had with the Greeks, and this is the miracle of Hanukkah. If you read in the story of Hanukkah, the way that it's told in the Gemara, there's a handful of Jews take over and manage to run out the giant Greek army that was there. But that is not what they consider the miracle. What they consider the miracle is afterwards, the Jews come in, they clean up the temple, and they find a little bit of oil, and instead of the oil lasting for 1 day, it lasts for 8 days. So what? So who cares? What difference does it make? If we're looking at it from a grown-up point of view, as kids it sounds miraculous and very, very exciting. The oil lasts from 1 day to 8 days. But if we're talking about it from a more deep place, and we're understanding it from a more mature place, what difference did it make? So there wouldn't be light for 7 days in the temple. Is that really going to be the end of the world? When we're looking at the battle of the Jews with Haman, if God did not save us from Haman, there wouldn't be a Jewish people. So we celebrate on Purim, right? We were going to be annihilated. We celebrate. We celebrate on Pesach that God saves us. But over here, we were already saved from the Greeks. God already helped us. We were already victorious. And yet, Chachamim talk about the victory as a minor part of the miracle. The most important part of the miracle is that it lived from 1 day to 8 days. It's an unnecessary miracle. It's a bonus miracle. But this is very, very much what's rooted in the difference between the Greeks and the Jews. The Greeks did not mind Jews being Jews. It didn't bother them. It didn't bother them if you want to do things that you think that work for you. You want to eat kosher, that's fine. You think that's for a higher being, for a higher cause, okay? The highest thing in Greek belief is the person. Even the Greek gods are just better people. They're more perfect people. They're stronger people. They're people with superpowers. But they're people. They have their flaws. They fight. They disagree. They cheat on each other. They've got their whole issues. But they're people. The Greeks worshipped the body. The Greeks worshipped the person. So as long as you're doing things because they make sense, the Greeks are okay with it. Anything beyond that, anything for a higher religious cause, things that they cannot understand, that was unacceptable. The miracle over here of light over darkness, the miracle over here of the menorah lighting for those extra days has such a strong point because it's saying it does matter. Even if you can't understand it, this matters to me. This matters to us as a people, that there's light. And this is how this spread to become a holiday that is celebrated with all types of Jews, religious and non-religious alike. You have people that are celebrating it and that they understand the importance of this light. The mitzvah, like we said last night, is to put it in a place that people will see. That people will see the light, that people will understand. We're lighting it in a house with more light. So someone who doesn't understand will come and say, you're lighting light in a place that already has light. What difference does it matter? A bit more light in this room. But it makes all the difference in the world. We don't light the Hanukkah candles in the dark. We light them as it's getting dark at night. But in a full lit house, in a lit street, to say every drop of light matters. Every bit of good that we bring into this world matters. Every Jew that keeps Shabbat matters. Every bit of doing good, every bit of light makes a difference in the world. Let us spread the light. Chanukah Sameach.